What's up guys, welcome back to another video. I'm so glad you're here. Today we're talking about the Apple TV. Now, full transparency with you guys, when I first found out what the Apple TV was and what it did, I didn't really understand because why would I need to pay Apple for an extra product when I have a smart TV that does pretty much everything the Apple TV does? That's what I thought. So I'm gonna get into that and explain exactly why you probably need to get an Apple TV. So the first and main reason that I actually even looked into the Apple TV to begin with was my old TV was getting so slow and so laggy, and I did all the updates, all the software updates, it wasn't working. It was getting to the point where it was pretty much unusable. Like, it was that slow. I'd push the button, 3-second delay, wasn't working, and I was seriously about to get a whole new TV, and then I saw an ad for an Apple TV and I went, oh, wait a minute, maybe that's what that's for. So that almost fell. So I picked up an Apple TV, plugged it in, super simple. You get the box and the remote and the power cord, and then you plug it into your TV with HDMI. Super simple, classic Apple. And I know this sounds like I'm like 85 years old and I don't know how tech works, but when I tell you I was about to buy a brand new TV because my old one was slow, now I can keep that TV just because the Apple TV, which was under $300, fixed the TV, and now it works perfectly. So point number one to get an Apple TV is it fixes the lag. You don't have lag, it's the Apple system, and it works great. So on to point number two. And number two is this right here. Actually, not that, it's this right here, this glorious thing. If anybody has used an iPhone, or even anybody who hasn't used an iPhone, focus on my face, you know what this is. This is the Apple UI, the user interface. This is their software, and you also get this remote. It's gonna focus on my face, that allows you to navigate this UI. And it's really it's classic Apple. It's super simple. I mean, if you've used an iPhone ever or any Apple product, you recognize all of these symbols, and it just really makes it easy to navigate the UI. You don't have to learn anything new. Like when I first got my other TV, I started from scratch. It was super hard to use. It wasn't intuitive. Apple nailed this. They took their UI, changed it a little bit, and put it in a TV format, and it's awesome to use. So that's point number two. Let's move to number three. Now, number three is super simple and kind of ties into number two, but it's still really important. And that is, you get the Apple App Store, which in my opinion is the best app store out there right now. And obviously you can't get everything you would get on like your iPhone or iPad device, but you still get a ton of options. And it's just huge to have that on your TV. And you actually use the App Store on your TV a lot more than you think you would. But yeah, so that's number three. Let's move on to number four. Oh my gosh, this bench is so squeaky. Anyways, so number four is, again, super simple, and it kind of ties into number one, but I think it's important enough to stand on its own. And that's the fact that the Apple TV is virtually future-proof. And by that, I mean you're gonna get continuous support and updates for the software. And I know the other TVs get that, but like I said before, in my experience, after a certain while, the updates didn't help with the performance at all. So the fact that this product is gonna be future-proof, you're gonna get continued support from Apple, you're gonna get the software updates, and you're gonna be able to have the same hardware for a long time before you would actually ever need to upgrade that hardware. To me, that's a huge deal. That's the main reason I got the Apple TV in the first place, was so that I didn't have to worry about the software falling behind and being super hard to use and frustrating and laggy. So that's point number four. Let's get on to the last point. We gotta hurry because my battery's about to die. There we go. Okay, so the fifth and final reason that I believe that you should buy in the Apple TV is the integration into the Apple ecosystem. Now, obviously, if you're not in the Apple ecosystem, this doesn't apply to you, and you're probably not looking at the TV in the first place, but it can connect with your AirPods. Like if you have the TV on and you open your AirPods, a little notification will pop up asking you if you want to listen to your TV through the AirPods, screen share like seamlessly with your device, your Apple device, to the TV itself. And there are a bunch more things that you can do, but you get the idea. Because it's an Apple product, it integrates into that ecosystem so well. As much as people tend to hate on it, the Apple ecosystem works. People use it for a reason. It's very intuitive. It's very seamless. Like I said, stuff just connects, it just works. You rarely, if ever, have issues. So guys, that was 5 reasons why I think you should buy the Apple TV. If you agree, if you disagree, let me know in the comments down below. I want to know who's using it, what your experience is with it. So that's all for today's video, guys. I so appreciate you. If you made it to the end, I really, really appreciate you. And if you feel so gracious to leave a like, a comment, subscribe. I'm trying to grow this channel, so I really appreciate you guys. Have an amazing day. I'll see you in the next one.